plasticnews.com. All the latest from Hollywood, toys, gaming, comics, and anything pop culture. plasticnews.com. Don't forget the IQ. plasticnews.com.
All systems have been alerted to your presence, sir.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
I hope you know what you're doing.
The Emperor has been expecting you.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Toy Chest, where we'll sit here and bring you everything that's going on in the Star Wars collecting community. This is episode 44, being recorded on November 10th, 2025. I'm your host, Darth Moocher. I've got Scott Solo here.
What's up, nerds?
Bliss Transmissions, busy man.
What? What's going on? Where am I? What day of the week is it?
I don't know. Do you even have time for yourself?
No, I don't. I'm in it for the love of the game, you know.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of another guy who I can't get a hold of because he's so busy, Alexander Storm from Shadow Nose Network. What's up?
What's going on, everyone? What's going on? I promise I'll answer the phone calls.
Oh, yeah. I love this. We reach all the corners of the galaxy and bring you the Toy Chest tonight. Before we get started, guys, we've got a great show. So, I mean, if your ears are to the ground, you'll know exactly where we're going to go with this whole thing. But before we get into it all, I've got to give a special shout out to our Shadow Council. The QR code is right there to scan it and find out what it's all about. That's basically our financial wing of the Sarlacc Digest. And on Wednesday, I pay Scott very, very handsomely to give you guys voiceover, sound effects, shout outs. We spend about a half an hour shouting you guys out, and it's great.
That list is getting long, man. Holy cow.
Yeah,
wow.
The type is getting smaller.
It is. I spend a lot of time and effort into figuring out how to make everybody fit. It's like a game of Tetris. Yes.
But yeah.
Do you need me to leave to make it easier for you? I can leave the Patreon. Yeah. Let me do that.
No. Oh, man. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Again, on Wednesday, you'll get your proper shout out. Yeah, let's see who's in the pit being digested. We've got Commander Bly. Happy 250th birthday, United States Marine Corps. Yes, Commander Bly. Happy Veterans Day to all our vets. Tomorrow we celebrate it. We're off. No mail. No banks are closed. We just kick back and watch Star Wars.
I'll be working.
I'll be working too. But yeah, Bly always in there. Awesome. We got Chris K on the Graveyard Shift, hoping to tune in even in if it's Black Series. Well, TVC had their moment. The lat, everything, it had their moment. Now it's time. Where's John Graber? I'm sure it's time to stop spitting.
It's time to spit on Black Series. Yeah, it's always time.
But Star Wars and Brews, what's up? Happy birthday and D Commander Bly, Semper Fi. We've got JWC924, $5 super chat. He says, glad to see the Black Series Most Wanted bring the entire community together. Let your voices be heard. Happy stream. Man, thank you so much. Absolutely appreciate it. When we get into the Black Series Most Wanted, my message is I really hope the community does get together behind all that. Community?
The Black Series Most what?
I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead. I don't know.
Okay. It's a big surprise we have worked up for you.
Yeah, Tommy, we're going to ask you to close your eyes and everything. We'll get to it. We got AC started. Did it start yet? We're starting, but that whole Black Series thing, we'll have a start date for that too.
Yeah.
Chet Maddox is knocking on our front door. What's up, dude? We got Scott Solo there. I'll just skip over him real fast.
Yeah.
Cassidy, dude.
What's up, Cassidy?
Big things. If I know you guys don't know him as Cassidy, but you'll know him as Cube Squadron, which is going to be a staple moving forward, and I will talk about that also. Rhino Hobbies, what's up, dude? I got Bliss Transmissions in there too. Lance Peter, Luke, looking forward to seeing the results. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Who else do we got? Joey's in there. Joey's got I have some interesting things when we get into the talk about that whole Vader Luke thing, and it's great for everybody, not for Joey. Joey, that black cloud.
Oh yeah.
No.
Not
Poor
good.
Joey.
We got Nicholas H in there. What's up? Santo 1414 is in there. Guys, I love you guys. Dr. Brantley, good evening, all. I thought the list would be easy. I thought this list would be easy. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
Not an easy list.
one of the best toy photographers out there.
Yes, he is.
So far. Fig Fury.
There he
What's
is.
going on, man? Dude, member for 1 month. Of course, B-Sun's 45. Dude, thank you so much. You are awesome. And yeah.
Right on.
Look, Fig Fury, just what are all those? I don't know.
Pit wanted.
Commander Fly. Even
Fig
Fury. Shout out to the best money live stream. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it a lot. We've got, man, there's this you guys are just on
It keeps
fire.
going, man. You're getting there.
James Morrow, good evening from Las Vegas Valley.
All
Hey,
right.
you're in our time zone. We love it. Matt Logic checking in. What's going on? Casty again. Hello, fellas. Chris K. Yeah, we are caught up. Can we say Mutra is the most underrated 3D printer?
Yes.
We can say that. Yeah. We can say
Yeah.
that.
I swear I didn't read that before. For promoting the Black Series Most Wanted. You guys rock. Dude, we are
Thanks, Fig Fury.
just the tip of the iceberg on that, right? But all right, everybody's here. It's Monday. We got to get the week started. Yeah, there's just been a lot of excitement in the air, but of course, we got to do our due diligence, and we've got to bring it to the front here on what's going on in our updates of Black Series and the Vintage Collection.
Yes.
So, Scott, I think we have some updates going on as far as what's been
There's a
shipped.
few.
So take it away, man.
You got it. Let's go ahead and start off with our tiny guys, the 3 3/4 inch, the Vintage Collection.
It's the little
My bread
guys.
and butter, the little ones. I
tiny
love
guys.
the little ones. Not the little tiny. That's the Micro Galaxy Squadron. Marco, Darth Moocher here knows all about the little tiny things because
Yes.
I do.
Wow.
he collects.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
Hey,
You know where he was going with that.
Yeah, I know, Shane. Mando Mike, check it in.
What's
Hey,
up,
guys.
Mando
Hey,
Mike?
Acolyte fence sitters. Stir the pot, Mike. Stir the pot.
All right, so here we go. Here is our update on the Vintage Collection. Not a whole heck of a lot different from last week. We do have the Stormtrooper has made his appearance, the repack of the Stormtrooper. That's about the only real update we've got on this. So, stay tuned, as the next live stream's probably going to be pretty Black Series heavy, I would think, but you never know what might pop up. And then, traveling from there, we're gonna hop on over to the big boys. We're gonna hop on over to the grown-ups collection, right?
The girl, yeah.
Grown-up
Yeah.
collection.
So, and I say that with all the love in the world. I mean, Vintage Collection
Grown-up
is my bread
collection.
and butter,
Yeah.
but I do love me some Black Series every now and then.
It's a grown-up
did
collection that
see-
makes us act like kids. How about that? That's just
There we go. There we go. I did. The Stranger rolled in, so there will be a new review coming on the Stranger this week, as well as I saw the individual Obi-Wan Kenobi at GameStop. So those are the only real updates that I've had so far. And then this little thing over on the right-hand side, if you see it, the figure multi-packs we had this week, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, the Bespin duel rolled in. I did a video on that thing, and my God, I couldn't be happier with that.
I usually have a pile of toys sitting there, but that one came out, and the first thing I did is rip it. I just had to open it and display it. It's awesome. Beautiful. Did you guys notice the little Ewok on the bottom there too? The little Valentine's Day?
Yes. How did we miss talking about the best reveal of the year, dude? Come on.
Here's the thing.
Season.
I love me some holiday ones, right? And I promised myself if it ever had Valentine's, I'm not doing it just because me. But I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. I am one of those on even though I can't buy it, but I think it's fantastic.
I love the little Valentine that he comes with. So that's my favorite part. He comes with a Valentine. Yeah. So this will be fun.
That's it for the updates this week, gentlemen. No new news on the there's no new news on the retro toy front. Black.
Oh, what a shame.
There has been. I know. I like those things, man. Back off, dude. The Black Series cosplay stuff, though. If you noticed that the Death Trooper helmet has hit stores. So if you're into the cosplay, to the Black Series cosplay helmets, those are now in. I also took a run over to downtown Disney yesterday, just to see what they had rolling in. I saw the Ren helmet and the Ren lightsaber in person, and the Ren helmet is incredible. It almost looks like Cobra Commander's. It is completely shiny. You can see through it, but nobody can see you. It is immaculately done. It's beautiful. Uh-oh. What's he reaching for?
Oh, there you go.
Hot toy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't wait to open this guy, but unfortunately, I don't have enough hours in the day. So
I swear, man, you're going to go to a 36-hour day instead of a 24.
I know.
No kidding. Also at Disney, we had the Clone Commander Jesse. His helmet is now on sale at Disneyland, so you can pick that up there. Also, we had the Stranger's helmet was in mass quantity. Also, just so you know, Hasbro is re-releasing some of their items as well, and that really hard to find Commander Rex helmet is back in their store.
Wow!
So that's one that I've been dying to find and haven't found it anywhere. So
nice.
There you
I was
go.
really disappointed with this latest wave of the Clones of the Republic. Because you know how they do the helmet, and then they do the 11-inch or 12-inch figure, and then they do the the electronic figure, and then Black Series does their 2-pack. This one was all over the place. The helmet was Jesse, the 12-inch figure was just a regular 501st, and then the 2-pack was Captain Rex and Anakin Skywalker. I felt like that was
that ugly one,
way all over the place. Like I was not I have a feeling it will get a lot better in 2026, but that's all I'll leave you with for now.
I will also say that 2-pack, the Anakin and Commander Rex 2-pack was there in mass quantities. I mean, it is.
I'm waiting for mine to
not
ship.
moving.
Yeah.
However, they also had the Bespin Duel there. They had the 6-inch Bespin Duel at Disneyland, so you could actually pick it up there. And,
really? What was with the new price? I'm sure, right? Disney always ups it a little bit.
It's a little bit. You get that premium price.
If you know anybody that's headed to the parks, then pick up, because I know somebody in one of the chats was looking for it and waiting for it to restock in Pulse. But okay. So speaking of that, real fast, you know, we've all I've seen photography about it. I've seen all kinds of posts and everything. But again, our Joey, and I don't know if anybody else is happened to, but one of the rails, they sent him a duplicate rail.
No, I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's one of the important ones too. It's one with the light on it, and he contacted Hasbro, and they just basically told him to ship it back for a refund. There's nothing. In stock.
They told him to kick rocks, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, and so he's gonna keep it, but I'm gonna tell him. He's in chat, Joey. If we're finding him at the parks, get your refund. We'll buy it. You know, ship it, get it, refund, and then we'll send Ernie or whoever is at the parks next to get it. That's
so you know what that tells me is that, and they did this with the Anakin and Obi-Wan set too. They will not be doing a second run of this set. If they're just straight up telling you we're going to give you a refund and that's it, that means there are no intentions to do a second run. So
that's basically what they told them, is just setting it back for a refund if you want.
And it's sold out on Pulse, so there is no it pre-sold out, so there is no getting it. You know,
Yeah, I was scared when I was building. Yeah, at first I was like, each piece goes. It's like very, you know.
I'm gonna have to wait till I review it. We'll find out when I.
Yeah. Oh, did Tommy get 2 rails, 3 rails, whatever? Oh man, that's nerve-wracking now.
Yeah, I've been nervous about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, well, I mean, to be honest, I'd be okay like just displaying the Vader because I want the wired cape.
I told them
that was my main draw for buying that. Yeah.
I told him put the wired cape over the rail and like hide it. You would never know. Or force
that's
one
a good point.
into.
Yeah.
Well, you saw my video. The cape is massive.
Yeah,
I mean, it will cover the entire thing if you expand it out. It's a wild looking cape.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing I'm thinking is that, you know, we have a 3D printer Supreme in our group. You know, maybe we could get somebody to make the extra rail for a lot of guys that couldn't get it.
I thought about it because I was sitting there going like, man, that's such a thin piece and everything. I'm like, do I resin print it and do so maybe and I'll just tease this too. Maybe I was thinking about an expansion piece to it to include the whole antenna and stuff. But hey, man, just spitballing, you know, just spitballing.
And if you're spitballing that, put my order in right now.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Oh man. All right. So the one line that we never get really a chance to talk about, but we absolutely will because Cassidy in the chat and Cube Squadron is forcing us to do it in such a good way. I put the link in the description below, guys. The Kickstarter is coming soon, but you know what? You got to get signed up for it. It's called Cube Squadron, and
yes,
I just was like, okay, this made me. I buy every single vehicle. In fact, Scott got me the Reaper this weekend.
The Reaper is so cool, man.
Yeah, so I finally got. I think I'm up to date on everything now. But let me tell you what, and I'm allowed to say this. I am test printing these. So
cool.
Oh,
yeah. So I will be posting what I can on it and getting a lot of hype for this going forward.
Cool.
Nice.
And so, yeah, Cassidy, dude, come on. You just thank you. So if you're interested, even if you're, you know, on the fence about this collection, whatever, this project is going to make you go out and buy some. In fact, I got to say this, that Millennium Falcon with the outpost are, I only have one Millennium Falcon. I actually, because of the things that we've seen and everything, I want to buy more because there's actual different displays coming and all that stuff. And I
just can't get over the Imperial hangar. Like that is something that's something my friends and I like Hybrid Toy Reviews and I have talked for years with this line about building a custom Imperial hangar. I can't wait. That one and the Yavin hangar. I am so excited for those. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. Star Wars and Brews, the trench run. Just it looks beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. Not everything has been revealed. So I don't know.
Oh, you tease.
You have to sign up because then you'll get the information and when it launches and it's going to be a great campaign. I know it will be. Again, many missions of my life will be trying to get this done. And plus other things too. So and
Star Wars and Brews, 40% off Jazzwares Vault Millennium Falcon.
There we go.
You know, I also say check your local Ross stores lately because Chet and I over the weekend did some toy hunts and there was a lot of the Micro Galaxies all over the place.
Yes,
really,
chase variants too. Yeah,
really,
a lot of great ones.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I have about 7 TIE fighters, so I might need some more because
there's always room for more.
Yeah, the TIE fighter, dude.
I mean, look right here. There's always room.
Yeah, come on, and like I said,
the cargo hold.
Look, Tommy's got the
entire. I see white wall.
Yeah,
I see a white wall, man. That could
not for long. And Cassidy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you did mention that these will. He's looking into getting a physical print and digital prints. So people that don't have 3D printers will be able to.
I was hoping that
that's
would be the case
fantastic.
because I don't own a printer and I want to get it all in on this. So
So I know, like I said, more details to follow. But again, you got to sign up for that newsletter, and when more information comes. So
awesome.
Cass, we will definitely be going along when this thing goes all the way into the last minute. So
Cassidy, just
And
make sure
Tom-
the check clears before we have you on. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I'll
That's
let
the
you
number
on
one
anyway,
rule,
man.
Tommy.
I'll let you
number
on.
one rule.
Just do yourself a favor though and stay where you're at. Don't come out here and go to have coffee with Moocher. Or he'll talk you into buying a 3D printer. Like he was trying so hard this week.
I had it in the cart for him, like because it's Black Friday sales and they're 33% off the bamboo. It's just, come on.
Yeah, I think Mooch and also Mr. Maddox, and I think they have a 3D printer problem.
We
'Cause I
do.
was at his house, and there's like at least about like, 5 or 6.
You know what I'm at?
Amateur.
You know what I'm at 19.
Yeah.
What? Why? What?
I have.
Why
It's his
where do you
business,
put them
man.
all?
Yeah.
This is business. Yeah.
I have.
Oh my
I have 4 here at the house and the rest at my shop. So.
Yeah, he has a
Dude,
print
that's
farm.
Granted,
pretty-
You should come visit.
A print
some are
farm.
broken.
He does.
Some are
He does.
broken.
Mhm.
You know, but
Dude.
yeah. But all right. Let's get into the major segment of the hour. But
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Well, first, that's you know what, Tommy, it's a good thing. I want you to close your eyes
Okay.
and
all right.
open them when I tell you. Make
Oh,
sure
you
they're
could-
closed though.
You can have your camera on.
Yeah, put your
Okay.
camera on, but close your eyes. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Tommy, it's your turn.
Now that you have bunny ears over my eyes.
Open your eyes.
Whoa! Look at that.
right.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is our segment
Dude.
for the Star Wars Black Series Most Wanted. I'm going to kick it over to Tommy to kind of give us what it's all about. And this graphic is going to be our thing every time we start to promote, we get our list going. Every time we do it, this is going to be a thing moving forward. Again, guys, we're all in on this.
Yeah.
This is no
we
joke. This is
Yes, we
no
are.
joke. So, Tommy, the people that don't know, and
Yeah.
if you're, again, I don't know how you don't know because it's all over the place.
Yeah. If somehow you were living under a rock and you are in the Black Series action figure community on Instagram or YouTube specifically, I know it's been leaking into Facebook groups and on X and all kinds of other platforms as well. This is the next big thing for the Black Series community, and it is the Black Series Most Wanted. So every year we have our wish list that we do. It's become a tradition in our community here with the Black Series. Every year everybody comes up with, okay, we had a great lineup of figures, and then in the beginning of every year we all come up with our top 10s or top 5s or, you know, however many figures, Star Wars characters we want to see as Black Series figures next. And there are some that are very commonly shown on a lot of people's lists. Looking at you, Dirge and Pongkrell. And I think, I was talking to you guys here. I was talking to some of my other friends, and we were like, this would be really cool. What if we had one definitive conglomerate most wanted list that was comprised of submissions made from the entire Black Series community, or as close as the entire community as we can get. So the idea with this is that on Monday, December 1st, you will be able to submit your personal top 12 most wanted Star Wars characters to be made in the Black Series line, the ones that you want to see the most. Make your voice heard, because just because you may think it's a niche pick doesn't mean that it's a niche pick. There could be lots of other people thinking the same thing as you. So this can include larger characters like a Pongkrell, like a Dirge. It doesn't have to be, your standard $28 figure as we know them now. You could also, don't limit yourself. You can pick the Rancor if you want to. You could pick an Acklay from the Geonosis Arena. It's a character in Star Wars, so therefore you can put it on your list. You could also do redos. I know a lot of people out there want to see the Black Series tackle General Grievous again, because General Grievous is very finicky. He's underscaled, and I think that it's worth doing something like this. So, you can have redos on your list. You can have multiple looks of the same character on your list if you want to.
Yeah.
If you want to have Darth Vader from A New Hope, Empire, Return of the Jedi, Rogue One, and everything in between, you can do that because it's your submission. The idea is that everyone gets to have their voice heard in the community. And I don't care if you're just an average collector. I don't care if you buy one Black Series figure a year, if you buy 100 Black Series figures a year. I don't care if you have 100 million subscribers on YouTube or one subscriber on YouTube. This is for everybody. This is for everyone to get in on.
Voice.
If you want to promote this, promote it using your own creative talents. You don't have to be locked into just posting the template with your 12 most wanted figures. You can see here on the top row of posts here, just today we posted, thank you to Shelf Life, Commander Cook, and Stone Mando for coming up with this most wanted customs idea. And what you can do is, we're reaching out to the customizing community. A lot of times, customized figures are made from figures that have not been yet made in the Black Series. So the idea here is that you could take a figure that you have made or you bought from a customizer and say, hey, I want an official version of this, but also I'm going to shout out the customizer that made this piece of art, this one-of-a-kind figure. And you look at the way that the community has come together. I got to give shout-outs to people like Fig Fury for doing his figure photography on our wanted posters that we've been putting out every day, the little silhouettes for you guys to guess what Star Wars character it is on the poster there. We also have had shout out to Great White North Empire on Instagram for making his own custom graphics that are just drop dead gorgeous. I was so blown away by his graphic art skills. And then another one, people like Dusty Trooper, who's a lot bigger on TikTok, has actually gone and made his own like 30-second commercial on TikTok for Black Series Most Wanted. December 1st, it's going to be on a Monday. We're going to be streaming it on Blitz Transmissions, the kickoff stream. We're going to talk about, again, we're going to go over all these rules, talk about, what you can do, what you can't do, what you can put on there, what you can't put on there. And there's not really a whole lot you can't put on there. You just can't put all 5 of the Knights of Ren that we need in the line as one pick. I've seen that. But this is for the community. This is for everyone to get behind. This is not about a clique. It's not about who you like, who you don't like, who you're friends with, who you're not. This is for the entire Black Series community to come together, casuals and diehards alike, collectors and content creators alike, to all gather together and say to Hasbro, because Hasbro is, in fact, aware of Black Series Most Wanted, and they are, in fact, watching. If you go check out Sith Lord 229's recent live stream, he did have the honor and privilege, shout out to you, brother, by the way, for having Brandon, the lead marketer for Hasbro Star Wars, and Eric from Design on their stream. And they did talk about Black Series Most Wanted briefly, and Brandon said that, that we're aware of it. We're going to be very interested to see the results. So they are watching. Don't feel like this is going to go and be wasted. The more votes we get on this, the better, because we will be aggregating all the data, putting everything together. This is the next big thing. Hashtag Black Series Most Wanted. Tag Black Series Most Wanted on Instagram. If you guys want us to share, we will share posts. If you tag us, if you share posts with the hashtag, we will share them. And have I missed anything? I think I covered it all. I've got
a question. I have an answer. This because, all right, so on the vintage collection, every year we've got the brackets, right?
Yes. Yep.
Is the data that you collect going to be put in some sort of a bracket? Is it going to be used to knock it down to a 1 versus 1 kind of deal?
It's going to be completely decided by popular vote. So you're going to see purely by popular vote which characters from number 12 to number 1 are the most wanted Star Wars characters to be made in Black Series. I'm also going to, actually, this is the first time I'll be talking about this. I'll also be breaking down the data. So I'll do a separate post that has here's how many submissions there were. Here's how many different Jedi were brought up. Here's how many different Mandalorians were brought up, that kind of stuff. And then throughout the following, first week of January is ideally when I want to post the list, right, of the top 12. Then after that, throughout the month of January, I'll post other lists like, hey, here's the top 12 clone troopers. Here's the top 12 Jedi. Here's the top 12 droids. Here's the top 12, all different little categories. Here's the top 12 characters from the Clone Wars show. Here's the top 12 characters from Empire that the community decided that we want to see in the Black Series next. And this will really help Hasbro when they are going into those meetings with Lucasfilm, deciding what characters they're going to hit next. Say there's an anniversary, like 2028 will be the Clone Wars 25th anniversary for the 03 Clone Wars and the 20th anniversary for the 08 Clone Wars. I know, I'm old. We're all old. And so that's going to be the thing is when they look at this, they'll go, okay, well, let's say we get 1,000, 1,500 submissions on Black Series Most Wanted. and they go, okay, well, this is a large chunk of the community saying that they want these characters first. We have to do these first.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's it. I think I pitched it well. I think this has only been the only thing going through my head like a maniac for the last like 2 weeks now. But yeah, I'm so excited about Black Series Most Wanted. This around me completely blew me away. This was awesome. Yeah,
this is the way to bring Tommy back into the fold. When we talked about Scale, we're like, no, Scale Wars. Now it's back.
Scale what?
I'm kidding.
TVC Black Series. What? The only Scale Wars I have is against Retro. Just kidding.
Whoa,
just kidding.
So you do it working on these graphics and everything for this project. If you need help with any graphics for this thing, let me know, man. Because if I can, I will donate my time to help this come about.
I mean, anything you want to make just for fun and post out there, like this. Yeah.
What?
That's right.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Awesome. These are come a lot more. Yeah. A lot is coming. And, I do want to piggyback on that. What Tommy was talking about, guys, again, the hashtags are there. The Instagram is there. If you're not on Instagram, join us on, like I said, Bliss Transmission. Everything's in the links in the description below.
We're talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, like I said, there's going to be a Google Docs on December 1st for everybody to fill out. But this is our time. November is going to be our time. This is an annual thing too. So we're going to do this again next year, and especially if results do come out, I think it'll be really hyped. And yeah, shout out to Sith Lord on his podcast, because Brandon even said that he's seen some things on people's lists. He didn't call them out, but he says, hey, I've seen already figures that we already have planned to release on people's lists, right? So automatically there's going to be some good news, just on future live stream. And he also did tease that the live streams for the year is not over.
Yeah, so I think if my understanding is correct, we'll have no news in November, but we will have another fan stream in December.
Perfect timing, right? I mean, for us to do it. Yeah, and like I said, the fact that they even mentioned Most Wanted and said, hey, we are listening, and the sentiment back in the day of like, they used to tell us every time in a live stream, we saw them live at a convention, well, if you want something, let us know.
Yeah.
And, okay, all right. This is the community way is letting them know. And yeah, again, to piggyback, I know there's a lot of in the toy world and everything. There's a lot of like back and forth on certain things on whatnot. And I just want to say, like, regardless of everybody, what you heard or what side you take or whatever it is, this is a community project. And I implore every single community content creator, influencer, whatever, you get 1 subscriber, 100,000. You got to get into this, because this is something to make your voice heard. And our lists are going to overlap a lot. And it's something fun to bring back the collecting. Now, I was staring at my collection for the first time in a longest time, being like excited to be like, oh, I'm missing Snaggletooth, I'm missing Garandad, I'm missing these things, and I'm like, really cool to kind of like let that known. And this is an opportunity to campaign for it. So you take November, and like me personally, I want Max Rebo to happen. I don't care. I want Max Rebo, the band or individual. I just want it in. So I'm going to be campaigning for it. So someone like Joey who wants just Vader, I'm like, you could put 11 Vaders on there, but Max Rebo has got to be one of them. So I'll be trying to
Max Rebo Vader.
Yeah. So I mean, again, this is cool, because everybody can start to campaign for their figures that they want to put on those lists, right? And again, it's something for us at the end of the year too to look forward to, and kind of like readdress your collections and rediscover why we're collecting at the same time too, because we do lose focus on it a lot when it comes to like got pre-order pack. Like I said, I have figures sitting on a pile and I haven't gotten to. Now I'm getting to them because now I'm excited again.
Yes.
And I think that's what, like, if anything comes out of it, I think that's the most important thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is. So, this is about the community coming together.
Yeah.
This is not about, like I said when I was pitching it to everybody, selling it to you, if you will, this is not about the size of your following or how significant or insignificant you think you are in this community. Your voice matters, and this is the opportunity where you can literally directly affect what figures come sooner than later. This is it. Yeah.
They told us they're listening. This is a great project. It's a great way of doing it. I have met so many cool other creators I didn't even know existed, honestly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we tend to kind of like be, kind of like blinders. We just do our thing. And I'm just like, man, I'm so glad that I got to find other streams, find other photographers, all that stuff, dude. This is really cool.
And it's cool to see people come out of the woodwork. Like, I got to give a shout out to the people who like are making lists exclusively from specific novels from Expanded Universe back in the 90s.
Telling
you, the courtship of Princess Leia. There was one guy on Instagram that made his top 12 most wanted just from that book, and I was like, oh wow, this is Star Wars, man. This is about as niche as it gets, and there's a person who knows this book well enough that they chose 12 characters to put on this list. And that, for me, Vice Admiral, okay, everybody ban him.
Star
But yeah, it's super cool to see. Like, I'm seeing all these like big fans of specifically the EU era in the 90s coming out of the woodwork and making these lists that are like half their picks are characters from that era of Star Wars. I'm like, and with how well Shadows of the Empire stuff has been doing for Black Series lately,
right?
I think it's really opened the floodgates, man. And I think that if there's enough of a demand for these types of characters,
that's what we've been told.
This could be where they lean. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been told.
I'm excited, man. I think this whole process. I was having a conversation with Moocher just earlier today. I'm like, who are some of these people? I have no idea who these people are. But just the comments that are coming out and the people who are coming out of the woodwork. It's just it's so refreshing because the toy world is filled with a lot of negative Nancy's, and
it's very clicky. It's very
crazy,
very, very clicky. Yeah,
I was unaware of that. You know what I mean? Like, we're just podcasting.
What I'm getting at though is because Moocher did say that it's time to start campaigning, right? It's time to start campaigning so I would like to take this moment to campaign for Sith Lord Exar Kun from the Tales of the Jedi series. It is because of this character that we ended up with a double-bladed lightsaber in the Phantom Menace. He was the one, Kevin J. Anderson, that wrote the series, came up with the double-bladed lightsaber. He is a wicked looking Sith Lord. You can check him out, and that is my number one campaign. That is who I am campaigning for. Yes,
look into my campaign funds and see if
it'll probably never get made. But this character, XR
Scott
is my man,
and that's the thing is I wouldn't be so sure because I mean, if you look at how well like Old Republic stuff is doing, if you look at how well in sales, if you look at how well Expanded Universe stuff has been doing for Black Series lately. People go crazy for this stuff, and so I think Exar Kun and Ula Keldroma, being how popular. I mean, I ever since Kyle Katarn especially got revealed.
And everybody went nuts.
Those names pop up everywhere. Those two names,
I mean, we're talking about ancient Sith that predate Revan, that predate Darth Bane, that predate all the people that started it all, right?
Yeah. Well, anything in the era of Old Republic, I'm instant by. You guys, I mean, I still play the MMO. Darth Moocher over there, in case anybody wants to play with me, all by myself. So I love this because again, I was looking at my Jabba thing, and again, we just have Jabba and Salacious Crumb and just kind of all these things. I'm like, awesome. Okay, look, the one thing that I've been hearing, especially like Brandon talk and Eric talk on Sith Lord's podcast, was like they want to do a lot, and that's really refreshing to hear because I hear it from the other teams, like G.I. Joe teams. They're like, hey, look, everything's on the table. So, at this point, I'll take the cardboard backdrop, dude. Just give me a Rancor. But no, in the fact that this is the first time in a long time where I've actually been hearing that they're just as excited as releases as we are hearing. Like to hear Brandon say, look, man, then we've got a banger coming out as far as like a character list. I was just sitting there going like, why am I excited, dude? This is great. This brings you back to 1999. Brings you back to the Power of the Force 2 collection, where it's like the next wave was always anticipated, and to hear them talk about, not everything is on the table, but they are thinking about a lot more than current production stuff that's being out, or like say gaming grade. There, it's all there, right? So like that's why I'm petitioning for Max Rebo. My whole thing is Max Rebo banned 3-pack. If they make it a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, cool, but just make a lot of them. Just make it available, because I will hurt somebody if I don't get it.
Whoa! There are threats being thrown at you.
Wow.
If I don't get
that
it,
sounds like the toy community now.
it does. See what happened? They sucked me right back.
Right
in
there.
Dude. Tommy, you'd mentioned that I've gone on the record that Shadows of the Empire is not my favorite whenever it comes to the books,
and I agree with you. I agree with you.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
However, because of this excitement, because of the fact that we now have these characters coming out in Black Series, I went there. We have an antique store down the street here that actually had all of the Shadows 96 figures.
Wow.
I carded. I bought them all to add them back into my collection. I'm
awesome.
Hey,
okay. Yeah. I actually was thinking about doing the same thing. Like like the first 9 orange cars, the Shadows of the Empire part of the 4. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, there's an antique store right down the street from your shop that has the entire wave. All right.
Yeah. Orange card, green card, Shadows of the Empire card.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that in a long time, to just kind of get these little not go all in, but something
for
where
now.
It's like it's
real. Well, that's what he said about Black Series whenever we bought him that
True story.
Vader.
True story. When we started this podcast, for about 2 years into it, I didn't collect the thing. Black Series was about 4 or 5 years old, or maybe, I don't know, somewhere around that time. And I think around one of the podcasts, the guys got me the 40th anniversary Darth Vader with the whole cardboard setup, and I was like, awesome. I took it home, I opened it, put them up, and I was like, well, I need stormtroopers.
Gotcha.
Like I need stormtroopers. And they saw the progression at weekly of my pictures, and it was like just a couple of stormtroopers. And at that time, Amazon was having them for like $7.99, $8.99. And eBay, I was getting like bundle deals on eBay, and that's why I really want to do one time in a couple of weeks. I want to get into, like, if somebody is brand new, wants to get into Black Series, TVC, or something. Let's get guides on how to do that in today's market.
Yeah,
like
that's how you do it.
Well, it's sign your life here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
if you're looking for those really hard to find Jyn Erso figures, just go to your local Walgreens. They're still there.
My Walgreens still has a Finn from The Force Awakens on the shelf for full price.
Figure.
For full price. Yeah.
Stu John, what does it say that toys we remember being released are now being sold in antique stores?
Well, it says a lot. It says we're old.
Dude,
yeah. And here's the thing I have to say about why this is such perfect timing for a fan vote like this, a fan poll, if you will, is because this current Star Wars team has a passion for Star Wars and a genuine, infectious love for Star Wars that I have not seen or remembered since I was a kid, when you had the 30th anniversary in 2007 and you had the animated Clone Wars line that ran from 2008 to 2013. Those were, in my opinion, like, and again, I'm blinded by nostalgia as a kid, but those were the best Star Wars action figure lines, in my opinion, all day. Vehicles, character selection, just everything about them. You had so much collectible coins with the 30th anniversary. I loved
those
that.
Are cool.
And it's this same vibe. I mean, you guys know I'm friends with Daryl DePriest, who was in charge of the Star Wars Hasbro lines back when those were coming out. And Brandon and Eric have that same kind of just raw, pure, infectious passion for Star Wars. You can tell they're fans. You can tell that they actually care what the collector wants, because they themselves are collectors, and they were collectors and fans before they got this gig at Hasbro. And so that I think is where it's most important for us to recognize, like, okay, they're listening. They want to listen. They think like we think when it comes to what we want out of these action figure lines. So this is where it's crucial to get your point driven. 5 years ago, I feel like it would have fallen on deaf ears if we did a fan vote like this.
Yeah, 100%,
you know?
dude. The sculpts, the articulation, the way they're doing things has all been changed. Just like, I mean, there is almost like that talk about like the figure that you want so much today. If you got it 5 years ago, it wouldn't have been
As good.
as good as what they did. So it took time. The one thing about Eric, dude, like that guy, you could tell if you gave him an hour, he would spend that entire. I mean, you would have to like cut him off. He's so like he had a lot to say and wanted to say so much, and I love that. Like, you know, he gets a question, he would give you answer beyond answer, and it's like, dude, this guy, like, where have we been? Where was this? You know what I mean? And I think I'm hoping too that, you know, the community, they feed off the community too. So it's not. I've said this before, guys. Like this whole us versus them, and the toy versus the creators, or the toy community versus the creator. We see it in Marvel. We see it everywhere. It's not going to go away. But I think that this is for the first time where I saw like live stream chats and stuff during an actual like Hasbro live stream, whatever. It wasn't doom and gloom, and it wasn't like you suck and all these things. It was actually like, especially with the most wanted, people were putting in their figures, you know, and yeah.
But
I think
people also have to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead, Chip.
I think one of the different things about this, and this is where it comes to the forethinking. 5 years ago, they wouldn't have listened to guys with channel numbers that we have. They wouldn't have. And now it's like, you know, especially due to Tommy and some of the guys creating this and getting all the guys, we don't care about what your size is. We just care if you're good. That's what I say.
Said. That's what you said.
You're good in the community. It just rolls down. I saw what you did, man. it just rolls down to, do you have a passion for it? There's nobody channel that has larger numbers, smaller numbers. You're all equal in this, and that's what the beauty of this is that anyone can be involved in it. But yet, also from Hasbro for the first time, they are paying attention because they've seen the larger channels and they see the toxicity. And they also see the arrogance and ego coming from these guys.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to see guys with the true love, the true passion, the guys that do it for, if you got 150 views, if you got 5 views, if you got 3,000 or 4,000, they're starting to see those guys that have those lower numbers week in and week out are on the channels. They're dedicated and they have that energy. That's where this works out better for everyone.
Yeah, it's time to leave that at the door. And like I said, you know, you get it, you join it. It doesn't, I mean, you do what you do, and as far as like your output, but at the same time, there's a lane here. And like I said, shout out to Blitz for spearheading this whole thing. You know, I'll put hybrid toy reviews in there too, because you're the two that really kind of like brainstormed this and presented it to everybody. You know, and it's one of those things where it's like, where has this been? Where has this been? Even if I was at odds with people, I would be like, I want to join in this because I still love this hobby.
It transcends. It transcends. That's what I was saying. Like, it transcends who you like, who you don't like, who you watch, who you don't watch. You know, that this is about Star Wars. This is about action figures. You know.
Except for Bly.
Except for Bly. He's right.
God, I hate that guy. Everybody boo him. Boo.
As long as that check clears Bly, we'll keep doing it.
People tend to forget that this is supposed to be fun, right?
Yes.
It's supposed to be fun. And we all take it so seriously all the time, you know, that we're so it can get so toxic sometimes. Let's go back to having fun.
Let's leave that stuff. Look, this is a fresh start, right? Leave everything out the door and let's go forward, man. You know, we should all be hashtagging Black's Most Wanted. We should all be doing this, and come December 1st, we should all be getting those lists in, man. You know.
Yeah. And hey, look at that.
What's up, Bly? Thank you so much. Preach, Alex. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Bly.
Don't forget these graphics that are being produced with the silhouettes. They're absolutely fantastic, but that is not your vote, right? That doesn't count as a vote. You've got to make those graphics, pitch your characters, get ready to do this, because
this is the pre-show.
December 1st is the pre-show. December 1st, you got to put your money where your mouth is. You got to go out there. You got to vote for these characters. You got to put these characters out there.
And we'll be pushing
whenever we do finally get that figure that comes out of this, if not more, you gotta buy it. You gotta support it where your mouth is. You gotta support it, or this will go away.
Another point too.
Scott makes a good point on that one. And one thing I'm gonna say that I think we should do as a whole, and I'm gonna throw this in because I can run the big heavyweight. If one of the main figures gets picked, we will pick that figure on SKN, the Shadows Network, and we will do a giveaway for one that's picked out of this Black Series. One
nice.
gets made, we're going to do it and do a giveaway. I think we should all do that because we want to put direction. It's because of this list that figure got brought into the ecosystem. Of
I again, full disclosure, they never promised they're going to produce it, but
if you do,
but this is the way to influence those decisions and something that we might see 2027 and whatever it is, and we can all be proud to know, and they will tell. I think Hasbro will come out and say, "Hey, look, guys, you made you made a lot of noise for this. This is why this is made." Even if they had it on their list for a long time, or they had plans to get to it. But again, we were told that they're listening, and they've shouted out most wanted. I mean, directly, and so it's a no brainer, man.
I have to give special.
I was going to say I might love Ross-Con as much as anybody else, but that really does hurt the hobby. So just if it's out there, support it. I'm sorry, Tommy. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I think I have to give some thank yous out to some very big names in this hobby that transcend just Black Series community. Like Yakface has reposted several of the posts on Black Series Most Wanted Instagram, and he reposted that initial post we made that just said coming December 1st. And that totally jacked up our numbers on that post, jacked up our follower numbers, exposed a lot of people to what we're doing here. So I have to give a thank you to him. I have to give a special thank you to Sith Lord 229, one of the OGs in the Star Wars action figure space. He's been going at this for well over a decade now, and I really have to give him props for how excited he's been. He's talked about it on multiple live streams, made entire segments based on it with his co-hosts Daniel East 1000 and RoboQuaff Collects. And then on top of that as well, channels that have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, like Sir Dork taking the time on his live stream
I watched.
Shout out. Wow. He did a live stream recently. He shouted out Black Series Most Wanted. I clipped it. He came in, reposted the clip that I put together for it. Like the outpouring of excitement and positivity for this thing is, one, very much needed in the space, and also two, it's just so exciting to see people be excited, and we're all kind of building off that with each other, and we're all building each other up, and that is really where and not to mention the multiple articles that have been written about Black Series Most Wanted, and that's my biggest thing, is that this is really showing me just how excited people are for this. I never asked these people to repost, to go out of their way. And again, Robo Don't Know, another one. Almost every day, reposting those wanted posters that we put out. Like, just people going out of their way to help support something and being a part of a community movement like this. Very, very special. And I have to give special thank yous to everybody that's been, really plugging away, just taking those couple seconds and reposting or making your lists or, making graphics, doing all that
we
stuff.
Can't remember off the top of our head to shout, but trust us, guys. Everybody sees everybody, and that, and Fake Fury, $5 super chat, hashtag Black Series Most Wanted. I've been seeing it, Tommy. Like I said, it's bringing, it's funny because it's bringing attention. It's bringing attention to these other channels. Like Scott said, sometimes we're in our lane. We do our Star Wars show, and we do this show, and we support everybody on, from Blitz and Shadow and everybody else. But it's hard to kind of branch out. And this is the way of like, hey, guess what? Those guys are pretty cool. Those guys are awesome. This is a show, like you said, that they've been around 10 years. Oh my, it's bringing that, excitement to this whole thing, and
this is the way.
I mean,
the way.
It's a hobby, guys. We collect toys, but it's not just that's the surface, but underneath it all is it's deeper for a lot of people. A lot of personal stories on why it's just Star Wars in general. That's why we collect Star Wars. Collect what you want. It's not scale wars and all that stuff. And I know the stream is, like I said, this is our pre-launch to the December 1st. We're running full speed on this, and I feel, personally, though, I don't think we've peaked yet as far as getting momentum to it. I think we've got a very good
building
start, and it's still building, because again, when I think a lot of people are going to like, a lot of people are redoing their list, and that's what's great too. They're like, "Hey, got this list. Oh, I got to think about this," because it's like, they feel there's things on the line, and you know what I mean. That's why I say petition. Like I feel I need to come out here in a Max Rebo outfit and be like,
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Dude. I mean, there's just today I was on the phone with my good friend 212 Hunter, and we were talking, and he's like, dude, I got to change up my list. I'm gonna have to post another list, and so I'm glad initially we had the graphics made for the templates for people to post their top 12. We were gonna wait till December 1st to put that out, but people kept asking, like, you know, like people would DM me and be like, how can I help support this? And I'd be like, oh, hey, here's these templates, you get them early. And then more and more people kept asking, are there templates? And I go, you know what? Let's just post them early. Yeah. And now it's giving people the opportunity to even more critically think about what they're going to pick. And now you have a month to go back and be like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to change what characters I put on this now. Or, you know, who knows? Maybe when this fan stream happens in December, something on that fan stream will be on a lot of people's lists. And then everyone will go, oh, I got to go back and change my submission. Like, I got to go back and fix this now. Yeah.
Very true.
So, so if you're looking for those, you just need to follow Black Series Most Wanted on Instagram. The link is in the bio for those, and then, you know, start creating, man. Get ready.
Yeah.
And then pitch your stuff, man. Go on Instagram, post it. Yeah. This is your time to campaign. It's election season, man. It's November. Time to start, you know.
That's right. Campaigning.
Let's do this. Campaign,
that's right.
man.
We only give our campaigns 1 month though. Like, you know, but I'm sure the momentum and excitement when November comes around next year, I think it's going to be like, oh, here we go, you know, and
just wait till Big Pharma takes over Black Series Most Wanted. It's game over. Big Corpo takes over Black Series Most Wanted.
I remember when it was independent and just community driven. Now look at all these ads on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, we got Max Rebo experience. There he is. There's the dude. I'm sure I got one vote in Max Rebo.
There you go.
On for, you know.
Yep. There they are. Black Series Most Wanted with the AARP ads. There they are. Game over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Tommy.
That hits a little too close to home, you son of a bitch.
Oh, and we got a special one for Scott. We got the Cologuard commercial on that Black Series Most
Wanted. He's gonna have the clone. That's like clone 99 with the Cologuard.
Yes.
Customizers. Get on it.
Oh, dude.
I'm seeing something in chat. I don't know if Commander Bly is, but you know it'd probably be good. Where he's saying that he's having a problem understanding the template and how to do it. There are some people out here that are a little bit computer challenged and everything. They need some help graphically wise. You know, maybe somebody should put out a video on how to actually do it or what to import or how, because it would help some of these computer challenge individuals we know.
You're gonna need some kind of editor. Like a lot of people use Photoshop, a lot of people use Pixlr is a good free one that you can use on your computer. A lot of people do that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, like it's just not really doable to do it just like plug and play. Like you put 12 photos in it, so you'll have to do it on a computer. But there are apps you can get on your phone that are free. That will let you just plop pictures into little, you know, pre-made little frames. So
and you know what? And don't even limit yourself on that. Like, don't make, I have to wait till I do. No, just do it in Paint, Microsoft Paint. You know what I mean? Just hand draw it. I don't care. Like you get, like I say, get going on it.
We'll accept stick figures.
Yeah.
Or you can always sign up for a special class taught by Scott Solo on graphic design 101. You're just going to need access to the Adobe suite, and
there we go.
We'll work on that. Those classes are starting when Saturday, Scott?
For you.
What's that?
Those classes are starting on Saturday. You got to make sure you got that digital sign up for that.
All right, just give your list to Scott. He'll do it for you. That's what he does for me.
No,
I just give him a list. He just does
don't do it.
Yeah, like Bly in here. No, don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Bly. I don't want to hear all this.
Yeah, exactly.
Get him out of here.
How much time do you have in a day, man?
I just got done saying I don't even have time to review this beautiful figure that I want to review. Yeah. Come on, man.
That's a good one, dude. But so to close it out, guys, Max Rebo is on my top. And now, I had a question. Oh, yeah. So this is going to be the data collected is the collection of it. So it doesn't mean like the very first slot is like number 1 and then number 12, right? It's all the same as long as
Right.
the number...
So I my friends over at SWTVC, big shout out to them when I was putting together the Google form for all this and all that stuff.
Right.
I reached out to them, and because they do this with their March Madness every year for like the last 5 years. I think they've run it, and again, big shout out to them. Those guys, Lewis, Tyler, Evan, and John. They are awesome, and they've been my mentors, kind of in developing all this stuff, and they were saying that they do theirs as weighted. So when they do your top 25 to go into March Madness, your number 1 is worth 25 points. Your number 2 is worth 24 points. So the order in which you put your picks matters.
That's how they do it. Yeah.
Whereas I was like, you know what? If it's on your list, it's on your list.
This is a collective.
I want to make this as least complicated as possible, because it's hard enough to come up with 12 characters, a measly 12 characters you want in the Black Series, let alone what order of importance
that's what I'm
you want
saying.
those 12 in. So as long as it's on your list, it's like putting a vote in the ballot, like that's it. So that's what I was
exactly. I wanted to clarify, because if I put Max Rebo at number 12 or number 1, it's still one vote for, or it's letting my voice heard for that one figure.
You're letting your voice heard equally for the 12 characters that you pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So guys, if you have blank spots, again, Moocher appreciates if you put Max Rebo.
Can you also, I guess the question is, could you do Max Rebo Return of the Jedi and Max Rebo Book of Boba Fett?
No. I want his keyboard. I want Max. Look, man, I want the band. The special edition could wait later, but the Snizoodles, Droopy McCool, and Max Rebo with their instruments as
and Joe Yowza. Right?
No, later. Stop we could do that later, Tommy. We could do that later. Help. But that 3-pack is my top. And if and when it does happen, I'm gonna fist pump knowing I had something to do with it. I'm like,
and then when Joe Yowza gets made first, I'm gonna get on stream. I'm gonna go Ulowe Chico Chiki Papa Chico Chiki Dale Yo yeah. You like that?
That's awesome.
That was
special
accurate.
Edition.
I'm really good.
Thank you. I actually remember, even as a kid, being like, that CGI looks awful. Like, even as a small child, I was like, that looks horrible.
Yeah.
Got to make sure you get the spit in his mouth, so
Yeah. I will buy them. I'll buy them.
There you go.
I'll buy them. Of course.
I will. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, put him right next to Turgle.
Oh, Jesus. Like I said, the Weequay with the gong, the 3 dancers, the whole thing.
Dude.
But first, let's get the staple.
Let's get Dirge first, actually.
No Ula, no Mula, right?
No Ula,
no Ula, no Mula.
But yeah, awesome, exciting. So again, let's just go around the horn real fast. Like, what is the one that figure that even if you rewrote your list 30 times, one figure is always going to be there? Like I said, mine is Max Rebo.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
XR Kun. There you go.
Okay.
Easy as that.
Yep.
Yeah. Alex?
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I got to go December 1st.
Yeah.
Like I said, when we, Chet and I have been formulating our skills,
there you go.
it through. We've had the entire team sit around and go through it. It's such a hell of a way to do, just to narrow down 12. Yeah. We were like, I will tell you, we got some out of the park thinking on this one. And it may piss off some Star Wars fans.
Oh, there you go. Palemoto and Holdo. Holdo and Palemoto. I'm done.
Star Wars fans don't get pissed off. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, I've never seen them get pissed off.
We're the tamest fandom ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's actually a tie. It's got to be between. I'm cheating when I answer. Dirge and Ponkrell. Those will always be like number 1 and number 2. Dirge just he gets just above Ponkrell every single time. But they're literally neck and neck. Those are my 2 that I talk about all the time. Yeah,
I'll take them though. I'll take them.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got Star Wars and Bruce Snaggletooth. I will buy.
Yeah.
Imperial Gunner. Why hasn't he in the collection now? He was part of the original. You know what I mean? Come on. General Veers, Maximilian Veers.
Ooh,
nice. Okay.
Who's Waisolea?
Wyoslia. She is from she's from A New Hope. You see her, Luke talks to her for a brief moment before they board the Millennium Falcon. She is wearing Jedi robes and she has a giant melon head with all the eyes on it.
There was a 3 3/4 figure on that one, right?
Yes,
that
and
was.
my dad and I had that one when I was a kid.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go, Bly. Awesome.
That'd be a great figure.
Max, would anyone tell Alex to not include the snowflake?
Don't start giving out secrets, Max. That's between you and I, brother. Hold on.
Mando, Mike, again, these two are on my list. FX7.
Yes.
And in fact, my list is going to consist of a lot of droids and aliens, just because
both of those droids, they've shown up on the most wanted posters so far this month.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
2-1B
Yes, they have.
is like a no-brainer to me. And I don't care what Scott says, FX7 is still doable. Because of the tooling. I know you had like the whole
in
thing
Black Series, absolutely. Yeah.
No, I'm all for it, man. They say it won't happen, but I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah.
Arthur Henderson, check it in. Most level-headed group. Sometimes
We try.
I hate Star Wars.
What is this? I want to go to Marvel now. Stu John, Holdo, and Rose Tico are in Black Series least wanted.
Wow.
Yeah, can we do that like next in the month of January when it's all over? Now we do the least wanted.
Maybe that'll be one of the ones I post towards the end of the month because I told you I'm gonna do all those categories. Maybe I'll do the least voted for characters.
You have to.
That'd be pretty cool.
If anybody voted for them, I'm gonna do that. No. Still waiting on Nia Num, Cassidy. Yes.
Yeah.
Again, there's like I said, looking at the collections in general, you're like, man, there's a lot of holes in these things, you know what I mean? Like I said, especially when it comes to original trilogy. And I know, just like Tommy's like said, nostalgic for Clone Wars stuff. We're nostalgic for the original trilogy, especially with the 50th anniversary coming up. It's like Garandan. There's like things in there that there's almost like it's like this thing. As soon as I get this figure, I'll buy every Clone War Tommy says to buy. I will buy every. In fact, I'll get 2 shells. But I need.
Yeah, we got him.
But I need the Gunner. I need Garandan. I need, you know what I mean? So, Newt Gunray, huge one, dude. I think any Nemodian, I think it's needed at this time.
There are so many
Supreme Leader Droid.
There's so many Padme figures that haven't been made yet.
We only have
ridiculous.
2 out of the. I did long time ago when we first started doing toy chests. I compiled just in Phantom Menace the Padme figure. I swear I was at 15 different outfit changes. You know, or not just the Phantom Menace, but like trying to compile. I was like, and we don't have one. Not at that time, we didn't have one Padme, not one out of those 15 outfit changes, all in 3 3/4. You know, when I remember, you know, Mando Mike, no, we're not going to highlight that one. You know, I don't need no Holdo and Slave up. Senator, who is this?
I don't know.
As long as Universal doesn't have a problem with it, you have to let me know.
That would probably be the ET figure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That works actually.
Yeah.
It's canon.
You can actually go to Ross right now and buy an ET figure.
You can.
Oh, really?
$16.
Yeah,
$16 at Ross. I saw him last night.
So Meeks at it again. Thank you so much, man. He's our community membership just out there at the door. And congratulations to AC for getting that membership for a month.
Yes.
Let those emotes fly. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Let's see here, guys. Meeks at it again.
He's at it again. Jeez. All right, Meeks.
Yeah. Meeks is the best.
Our SKN boys are coming through. Good job, guys.
Arthur Henderson. How do I make a list and not come across as a gooner? Well, here's the thing. The lists right now are just kind of like your way of telling people and maybe campaigning. But when it comes time, you'll be able to get the Google Docs and fill it out in text form and submit. So the list is something bonus and something visually added.
The only way that we would call you a gooner is if your list is Slave Leia redo, Ula, Force Unleashed Shakti, you know, it's all the scantily clad.
Darth Talon, got it.
Darth Talon, yeah. If they're all there, then I'm gonna be like, really?
Then don't look at Mando Mike's list. I'm telling you.
You just got to slip Tommy $5 and he'll keep quiet.
Just slip me a $5. Just slip me a $5. It's game over.
Thank you
Big-
for telling me, because I was going to be that guy who's like,
Yeah. I got you in the vets. We got you.
Dude, Ula is definitely on. I don't care. Fig Fury, what? Tambar, hell yeah.
Yes.
Bell Organa, why? Some 40, be some 75. Why hasn't he been in there? Right? It's like those things, like you like this, like, and it's like, come on.
ooh,
Yeah.
alternative heads, like Dr. Brantley says
Ooh.
right here. Bail
Yeah, that's
Organa
cool.
and
Why
Smiths and
not?
Yeah.
We got man, can we do top 50? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's
That's the
more
problem.
figures than you think there are. Where
Yeah.
12, you think, oh, that's easy, and then you start going, oh man. But again, we're gonna do this again next year.
Well, you can you can do your list this year and then wait.
And who knows?
Yeah,
Hasbro might even go like, you know what? 5 of these are bangers. Let's do them. You know, who knows? Like,
Or 5 of these are already being made. Aren't they going to
Yeah,
be surprised?
exactly.
You
Man.
never know,
we're
right?
already told that they've been seeing some things that are coming.
Yes.
So,
Yep. Yep.
Meeks gifted a Starlight Digest community membership, and is that was that?
No, he did too.
One was AC and the other one was
I can't
Stone
find it.
Mando.
There you go.
Stone
Stone Mando.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, awesome! Congratulations, thank you, Meeks.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome, dude. I love
Talk
it.
about another dude that's been going hard in the paint promoting Black Series Most Wanted. Stone Mando has been going
Yeah.
hard on his channel, making multiple dedicated videos, putting
You
out
wanna
posts
talk-
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every day for the month of November. I'm like, man, this guy is not playing around.
You want to talk about passion?
Yeah.
When somebody drops, just like Tommy's been doing, drops their regular scheduled content, and it's been 15 posts or 15 posts and a repost and just doing stuff just to get the word out and really being like an actual positive member. Stone Mando is like top notch.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
and again, and a lot of these people who have been adding their names to it have just been absolutely top notch. Again, and that's why I implored the entire collector world to get behind this. You know, I don't care what door you're behind, just do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sci-fi dude, more Padme. Yes.
Yeah, Padme is severely underserved in the Black Series right now. She has so many amazing costumes
We got
between Clone Wars and the prequels. And I personally, I think the 03 Clone Wars snow gear Padme is one of my most wanted. Yeah, they would crush that one.
Yeah. AC, you guys don't want to? Yes. Yeah. That. When I have it because I bought it from Scott. I bought because I missed out on it prior. Well, when those were released, when Black Series, when I first saw them at Target, and I had Slave Leia, I had Dagobah Luke or in hand, and I was like, these are horrible figures, and I'll never collect. Yeah, and then I have them all. So
I wouldn't buy a Slave Leia because it's not for my display, but I think that she is one of probably right up there with Grievous as one of the most needed redos in Black Series.
It's a redo and she's a Hut Slayer and
Hut Slayer Leia. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on,
Hut
Tommy.
Slayer Leia and the Unpaid Servant the First, which is Boba Fett's ship. I got you. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mando Mike, is our list uploaded?
No, so on December 1st, when we do the kickoff stream on Blitz Transmissions on YouTube, you will see we will be opening a Google form that you go. All you do, it does not record where you live and what you buy at the grocery store. All it does is
Mando's in trouble then.
It does track your email, and the only reason that it asks for your email is so that you can't do multiple submissions with the same email address. That's the only reason that we ask to have you submit your email. And then that way you'll be able to see your response after you submit it. So if you're like, oh, I submitted my list and I want to make my graphic, what the hell did I put? And then, oh, okay, I got that email. I can go check what my submission was. Yeah. So that's how we'll be doing that. That's how we're gonna aggregate the data after. I think we were talking about running it 3 weeks, Monday, December 1st to Monday, December 21st. But I was thinking more, and I'm like, yeah, but what about everybody going to see family for the holidays, and then they look at their cousin or their brother, their uncle, and they're like, hey, you like Star Wars action figures. Why don't you vote on this for me? And I'm
just
like,
make it to New Year's.
So I'm going to do it
so
we're going to do it till the 28th. We're going to do 4
right.
weeks, 4 weeks of voting. And then that gives us through New Year's, that next week, first week of January.
There's always going to
get
be
through the
somebody
data.
that I missed it. They're always
Guys, I took a nap and I set an alarm and I missed it by 5 minutes.
Yeah. Dang. That'll teach us, last minute people, because I'm sure I'll be one of them.
Hey, that got me through. I somehow made it through college being one of those people.
Somehow
so,
I'm
hey.
here.
Got to get submit by 11:59. I did it every single time.
Big Fury with the Gar Saxon. We've got Star Wars improves. Lobot is definitely, especially the passing of the actor. So yeah, I mean it's there. Watto, dude, want a flight stand? Watto with a flight stand. In fact, that should have been the Valentine's figure, right? The Watto. Yeah.
God,
that'd have been perfect. So you want Valentine's, eh? So all right, guys. There's so much going on, but we do have to get out here. Commander Bly with the $4.99. Be sure to include the 3 magic numbers on the back of your credit card.
Yes, definitely do that.
Don't worry, we got a card skimmer. You won't need that.
Jesus.
Star Wars booth testing is on my list. Heck yeah. Yeah, guys. So, again, this is not the last time you're going to see this. Of course, if you've been paying attention to social medias, it's all over the place. Hashtag Black Series Most Wanted. The link is in the description below on the IG page. Go there. If you don't have Instagram, then follow along. All of your favorite YouTube channels, and again, make those lists. Get excited. Look at those collections of yours. Try to find out what's not there or needs a redo or something. Go beyond. Go think outside the box. Who knows? It's a great time to be a Star Wars collector. I believe. Yeah. I think we've said that here. Absolutely. And so this is just going to get bigger, and it's just that's what. Never mind. That's what.
There he goes again.
That's my pickup line. I can't tell you. So,
this campaign's a grower, not a shower.
Sorry. I know PG. I got it. PG-13. PG-13. So, all right. You're allowed a little bit.
Right.
Okay. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Your pit, you guys are on fire as always. And for us at Starlight Digest on Wednesday, we were going to talk Star Wars, of course, but we actually have a very, 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 very cool, interesting topic. It has a lot to do with Starfighter and should it be being made with the new news that came out today? I don't know. That's an interesting subject. Not going to get negative with it, but we are going to analyze the this kind of like put it in its place in canon too. It's going to be interesting. It'd be fun if you want to do a deep dive on future Star Wars content. So, and amongst a lot more other news and rumors and theories that we get into on Wednesday's flagship show. So like and subscribe if you haven't, but of course, this show pulls in all corners of the galaxy. Alex, Shadow Nose Network. I mean, I know what you guys got going on, but let's go, dude. What's up?
Always man. There's a lot of stuff, man, and you get busy enough. But I wasn't busy enough. I started writing articles over on plasticnews.com, and I wrote a Star Wars Black Series Most Wanted.
Yes,
so make sure you're going over there. And if you're watching it tonight, actually, this show is actually being the fine people over Plastic News is actually put that show is live streaming underneath that. And anytime there's a live stream from anybody, alert them over there and let them know they will put your show up because they want to make sure that this goes through, man. It is a great campaign. We want to make sure it's really going. But all right, this week we've been doing this Toy-Vember thing on yesterday. Last month it was Scaretober, and now we're doing Toy-Vember. So this week we came up with something with the multi-lines of madness this week. So we've got anything. If you're a multi-line collector on Toy Box Chronicles, we've got why are you a multi-line collector and how crazy and insanity it is. And then on Friday on Pixel Plastic Inc., we've got the 10 multi-line series that you as a collector should be collecting. So that's this week at 7 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday and Friday, same time, both places, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, we're just trying to do the fun end this week. We're trying to do a whole month of things that are little forecasts and things to make it fun. But, while I'm not writing articles for Plastic News about Tommy and all the stuff he's doing, he's making it hard, too, because I'm going to be writing a whole bunch of stuff for him doing it. What is the guys over at Blitz Transmission, which is just Tommy, by the way? What's he doing?
I don't know what your excuse is.
I'm wasting too much of my free time doing stuff for Black Series Most Wanted and not recording reviews. I have a pile of 60 reviews I need to record. And
same here, buddy.
If you're in the channel membership or the Patreon, you will see them all early. But this guy is going to be the next one.
I am excited for that one, dude.
Yeah, the diecast Grievous. I need to open this. Yeah, tomorrow I will be on Hybrid Toy Reviews channel. I believe it's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are going to be on his channel for his monthly Talking Toys with the Boys live stream. And I'm going to be on there with Stone Mando and Vincent, the CEO of the Carbonites company. We're going to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Carbonites. Well, it's been around for more than a year. This is the year that Vincent has taken it a lot more seriously and been a lot more hard in the paint with promoting it. And then we are also going to be talking about Black Series Most Wanted there. So if you weren't sick of me talking about it by now, then you can go watch me talk about it again.
There's no
tomorrow. And then on top of that, I'm going to try and get back in the saddle later this week. You should start seeing more consistent uploads popping up for me. I have so much stuff I want to talk about. Star Wars toys, Star Wars not toys, Star Wars news, stuff that the Sarlacc Digest has already covered 2 weeks ago that I still need to talk about. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Awesome.
Yeah, make sure to check out everybody in the description below. All these lovely guys here for being awesome.
This is the way.
This is the way.
One last thing I promised myself, and I was supposed to do this at the beginning, and I did. For you audio only people that listen, now you're listening to the Toy Chest. Thank you to Griffin. So if you see a Griffin pop up, this show is dedicated to you, my friend. Enjoy. I hope you made it all the way to the end of this, but I was reminded to make sure I be posting the audio version of the Toy Chest. So I am on it.
Nice.
So thank you, Griffin, for calling me out on it. I appreciate it. That's why I love this community.
Good stuff.
All right, guys. Sorry I didn't let Scott talk at the end there because that's what I do, But
I had stuff to say too. I had stuff to say,
but you do get the last word. So with that, Scott,
keep it nerdy, everybody. I had stuff to talk about. Damn it.
This is Grand Admiral Thrawn. You are listening to the Sarlacc Digest. What a fascinating play on words.